YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here, back in Total War Rome 2. Sorry you had to go a day without any content, but Mrs. Heir was getting her wisdom teeth out, and I was busy taking care of her. Still going to have a little road to recovery throughout the weekend, but I should be able to get back into recording at night and stuff, so should be in good shape, needless to say. Let's see. We need to take Limonum. It's the last city over here. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna maintain that like I had, so that I can force them out and beat the snot out of them. I've got another army training here, and I've got another one on the borders with Egypt. I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and break my alliance with Egypt.
Speak, and this humble servant of great Pharaoh will listen. If I can, I will agree.
I got 2 turns remaining, and then it won't hurt my... I might as well keep the trade agreement for that amount of time too. They're gonna get mad when I declare war on them too, but I don't give a crud. So let's see. We just need to pick up some skirmishers in this army, and we're good. Let's go ahead and move it down to Macomades. Just kind of start walking it that way, and we'll have 2 armies in position in order to beat up our enemies pretty bad. We could use a fleet too. It seems like I had a fleet. Yeah, here it is at Tarraco. Yeah, we could use this fleet in helping to pin down Egypt as well. I'm going to sail it back to Carthago. We're going to have an awesome ship right there in 10 turns. 10 turns is a long time, but we'll have it eventually. Let's see, where's my other army? Here they are. This army move back towards Bibracte. We'll capture Limonum on the next turn. Don't have any upgrades. Let's just remember what I'm researching, trying to get to the highest level shipwright type building. Let's go ahead and end the turn here. We will betray the Egyptians as soon as the time is right, which is very close. And that should turn into a war that hopefully is more fun. They're one of the mainstream factions. They've got quite a bit of territory. They may have some decent stacks. Could be an interesting turnout, basically. Hoping it is. The Pictones want to be a client state? Yeah, I don't think so. Especially not if they think they're going to ask me for money for that to happen. They want to just hold out until surrender because my guys will suffer some attrition. It says that my guys are going to take a beating, so unfortunately I'm going to have to fight this in person. My guys are not going to take a beating, not in the least, from these troops. They sallied out in the end, which is like, why would you just sit there in town and then when I attack you sally out? It's okay. It'll just ensure their beating is faster, which is probably more merciful and more humane. These Pictones are about to get beat up on pretty bad. I would have rather had the snow than the fog. Watch it be fog. Nope, just more snow. Alright, well, whatever. Got my hoplites, Libyan infantry. I got some mercenary Scutari. Those guys have been pretty nice units to have, actually. Okay, I think we're ready to hit the road here. Tell my cavalry not to run. Take a look at the old Pictones armies here. They got several units of Gallic local slingers up front, garrisoned warriors, which are decent-ish units. They're not great. They don't have any armor or anything, really. Mostly shield, but it'll give us something to beat down rather than nothing. Really need to get Hannibal some Balearic slingers. These Italian slingers don't really live up to their expectation. Not that I really had any from them anyway, but... Oh man, I'm excited. It's football season. Tomorrow's Saturday. Get to watch some games. Gonna do some recording for y'all. Gonna take care of Mrs. Air, so until she's better, I can't get to the trap range or the gun range or anything. But once she's better, get back to some of that too. Getting close to fall here for me, so should be nice to not have to worry about hot weather for so long. Apparently those Gallic local slingers outrange me. Yeah, it doesn't give me information on them because I've turned up the difficulty settings. I'm going to bring my hoplites forward. And bring my Libyan infantry forward as well. I'm going to start walking my cavalry behind my infantry. And doing some skirmishing with their local slingers. My Italian slingers are outnumbered, so they may take a bit of a beating. My hoplites will get up there and be able to gauge the enemy troops. Get my guys moved on in. Even with the ultra fast battles mod, the guys move so slowly on DEI. That is one of my only complaints about the mod. I mean, I get it. I understand why they were going for it. I'm not asking them to change it. They made it that way because they like it. I'm just saying it's different for me. Not my favorite thing, per se. I'm going to get into a hoplite phalanx here. We need to countercharge those tribesmen. I'm going to pull this unit back here in case we need it. Let's go ahead and swing these guys around and start charging with our hoplites. Charge that unit. Go ahead and move in with their Scutari. Let's cut across here with the Cav. I'm going to keep the enemy slingers under fire. Let's protect my flank here. Let's get into the flank of these units. Our hoplite charge has been quite successful. We're taking out slingers. Sorry, I'll try and get you some close-ups here in just a minute. My hoplites are actually just straight up winning the fight against their local garrison warriors, which is not a huge surprise here. All their troops are already wavering because their quality is just not up to snuff. Let's just get in here and watch the enemy infantry blob get mopped up by all my heavy Carthaginian cavalry that's now moving in from the flanks. Looks like all their routing troops are going to get in its way though and prevent the actual charge. Carthaginian cav is some very cool looking units. They've done well with them in the mod. In fact, pretty much all the units in this mod look pretty fantastic. They did a good job with it. Let you all get some close-up DEI action here. Let's see which units they have remaining. None. There we go. So, yeah, I don't know why the auto-resolve was trying to screw me over that hard. It's not like it was a walled city that had towers or something. But, hey, I guess every now and then you gotta fight those and just take it for yourself. Getting a long loadout screen this time. So, yeah, what are you all gonna be up to this weekend? I'm just gonna be sitting around watching football, hoping Oklahoma beats Tennessee. Just checking out the other games. Like I said, got to take care of Mrs. Air until she's better. Normally on a Saturday, I would probably like to go out to the trap range and bust some skeet with the shotgun. I have a shotgun. It's a 12 gauge. It's made for home defense though, and it's not bad. You can bust skeet with it, but it's a short barrel. It's not like an actual field length barrel. So I borrowed one from my dad. It's a Remington 1148. It's a 16 gauge. Don't see a lot of 16 gauge these days. It's a lot of fun. It's been my favorite to shoot. I just found a full choke for it on eBay because it has a very old choke on it. So hopefully that works better than the spreader that was on it currently, because it seemed like I was shooting a bit of a wide pattern. But yeah, that's one thing I like to do on Saturday is go shoot some trap. I played golf a lot growing up. I haven't played it in a long time. I like it. I'd like to go play. I guess it just takes so long that I just don't get a chance to do it anymore, really. But other than that, I mean, I do enjoy it a good deal. Let's see. I like to go fishing too, and I haven't done any of that in a long time. I'm guessing that there's some of you that live in countries that have some awesome fishing too. Mostly where I'm at here, catfish is one of my favorite things to go after. Not exactly like a big time sport fish, but I enjoy it. They're more fun than you think to catch. Let's see. And no, I don't go noodling. I grew up in Oklahoma, but I'm not a catfish noodler. Noodling is where you go hand fishing for catfish. Not my idea of sane, but apparently some people are pretty into it. Let's see, it says that we're going to do terrible here, also like to the point where it's saying we would lose if we attacked, which is pretty incredible because it's a lot of the same junk units that I just absolutely ripped apart with the other army. So I'm going to assault this one and just destroy some more Pictones here. I guess the auto-resolve really doesn't want to do me any favors. They don't outnumber me that badly. It's too bad the auto-resolve's never really been able to seem to take quality into account. Maybe it just gives him more boost for being defensive or something, but being defensive won't help him when my units are just straight up better. Jeez, we just can't get enough of this. There we go. Alright, finally got us a dry battle. I'm gonna kind of just... let's come in some groups here. Bring one group over from this direction. Get these light infantry and the Libyan infantry, and let's bring them in from over here. And then we'll bring the slingers in from a completely different angle too, because the enemy doesn't have any cavalry to oppose them. And I'll kind of just split up some cav over here. I'll put my general on this side. He can support these guys. And then the elephants, we'll just kind of hold the elephants somewhere too. Let's go ahead and get off formation attack. Don't think it's going to do any of my guys any good here. Alright. Let's get up over here. Let's get in the woods there with the general. AI is kind of deployed all over the place. They're going to fall back probably to take up defensive positions. I'm just going to go ahead and start moving in all my infantry, and we'll just corral the AI up into the town center where they'll most likely try and pull up and defend. There are quite a few of them here. Let's get these slingers up here. Kind of pull my cab. Let's leave the elephants out of range. Yeah, their guys will not do well in a prolonged melee fight with my men. And then eventually my outflanking contingents are going to arrive. And then the AI will be in truly bad shape. Let's go ahead and fast forward again. Got quite a bit of running to get done here. Looks like we're trading fire with some local slingers. These are Italian slingers as well, so probably not going to get anything too spectacular performance-wise out of the Italian slingers. I'm going to let my guys pull up there. I'm going to get them into a hoplite phalanx. And I want to do the same thing over here. That way I'll have the enemy sandwiched between different hoplite phalanxes. All these guys are fresh already, so we'll go ahead and get them ready, get them into phalanx. This is going to be quite a lot of fun here. I'm going to go ahead and move up, try and keep my guys spread across this gap so I can't be outflanked. I am in hoplite phalanx now, so my guys are going to be relatively impenetrable to their missiles. And my hoplites are breaking into the city back here. And hoplite phalanx, my guys will move very, very slowly. Plus I have them walking over here. Okay, we need to countercharge. That unit's going to get utterly destroyed. I'm going to let this hoplite right here hold the line. Yeah, that garrison warrior is just getting absolutely destroyed. Kind of as expected. Got a spear unit over here that's wanting to chase out after me. If it gets too far away, we could break it up with a cav charge from 2 different sides. Our hoplites are easily going to break through over there. These guys are all fresh too. Just kind of getting up close. The Gallic warriors kind of coming up against a wall of bronze and superior weapons and shields, armor, everything over here. You guys are just living in the past when it comes to their fighting technology. Got a good hoplite phalanx here with all these guys too. Let's move them up. Let's go ahead and pull these reinforcements around. Destroyed the local slinger and we're doing some damage. I'm going to actually try and peg that other local slinger a little. Okay, so we drove off the first wave of enemy defenders. Let's get the next 2 units kind of pulled up here. The only thing I got to do is just make sure my guys don't get outflanked here. Okay, that spearman's trying to come out after me again. Let's see. I missed a charge over here, but it won't be the end of the world. I think my guys should still do pretty well there. Let's bring my general up. We are breaking through the Gauls over here. We're in the process of wrecking the Gauls. Now there's a Christmas themed video if I've ever heard of it. Wreck the Gauls. What do y'all think? New Patchy's Christmas special. Speaking of Patchy's Christmas special, like 3 years after it was made, YouTube decided to send me an email last night and say that someone was making a copyright claim on the background Japanese music that I had in there, which is pretty incredible. I'm sure that the only reason you all watched that to begin with, if you watched it at all, was only to hear that music in the back. Why did I use Second Wind? Oh well, whatever. I think Second Wind works different in this one. Whoa, my guy's got some big stats on him. Yeah, this blob over here is getting jacked up by my hoplites. Okay, we can start bringing in some cavalry. Start pushing through here. Their infantry over here is just getting absolutely destroyed. Who's wavering? Was it my slingers maybe? I don't know who's wavering. Oh, this hoplite unit actually may be getting outflanked in kind of a funny position. Bring my cavalry in and wreck some slingers here. So yeah, the Gallic local slingers don't have anywhere to run. Oh, check it out, I'm going to get outflanked here by this unit that came back from routing, I think. I'll turn around and fight it. We could use a cav unit to swing around behind those guys too. Let's do that. Okay, I actually wanted you to come that way when I gave you the order. Let's see. Let's bring our elephants up. I don't know if they'll even get here in time, but there's about to be a Gallic chain route here. I've got a bunch of heavy cavalry inbound right here. Wreck the Gauls with spears and javelins. Okay, I'm going to have to really work on that. I feel a Christmas special coming on this year. Patchy's Christmas Traditions and Stories, Part 2. Okay, all my hoplites are in stable condition over here. We did absolutely wreck the Gauls over here. I am actually going to use this unit to come over here and run down some of those garrison units. Kind of like to get in here and do some wreckage on the enemy general. Ooh, if we could slip my elephants, where are they at? Elefantes! Why are they walking? Run, please. My cavalry here is actually going to be matched up against some light spearmen. Not the best match. The enemy heavy horse general is being engaged and defeated by one of my Carthaginian cav. So if he dies, then it's going to certainly be game over. All those routing units getting chased down. Come on, elephants. I think we routed the enemy general. Yeah, the enemy general has routed, which means that these units are all wide open for a rear charge. My elephants are not going to even get here on time. The rest of the Gallic units are in the middle of a chain route. Let's go into Carthaginian cavalry mode here. Smash into the back of these Pictones defenders, who were actually picked to win this battle. How's that working out for you? Not so good now, is it? These guys are all kinds of dead. So, heroic victory there. Slaying almost 3,000 enemies. Only 329 losses. So that was darn close to a 10-to-1 kill ratio for my men. Not bad at all. Yeah, those late Carthaginian hoplites and a phalanx are just... they're kind of on a different level than just the garrison Gallic units. That's why I'm hoping that we can get some fun units out of Egypt. We'll see whether or not they've actually built themselves up and trained some units that might be slightly more fierce in combat. The Romans had some tough units when we were fighting them. It's a lot of fun, actually. Definitely missed those big fights with the Romans. Gave that guy the old nutcracker kick. Knock him out, and gonna occupy. We've destroyed the Pictones at this point. That's quite good. Gonna tear down all this junk. Nemnetum is actually controlled by the Nemetes, or Nemnetes. We need to take control of that, of course. Let's actually back up Hannibal with this other army. So, yeah, we've taken control of most of Gaul. We've got the Sequani over here on a border, the Nervii are still up to the north, the Suebi. Why is this province struggling with public order? It shouldn't be. Got a judge here and everything. All this stuff. Well, 3 turns till the Temple of Tanit's complete, so shouldn't be anything left remaining to cause me issues there. I'm surprised that the public order is actually high here and low over there. It doesn't make much sense to me, but whatever. We'll get it taken care of. Let's go ahead and end the turn. We do have some upgrade to take care of real quick. Hannibal's army has ranked up again, so we could give him even more weapon damage, which is always fun. Medium siege engines may not be a bad idea either. More melee attack. Let's go with the siege experts. There we go. Let's go ahead and end that. Fleets back to Carthago. Got that army moving towards Macomades. I think we can go ahead and cancel our treaties with Egypt on the end of this turn. Didn't realize the Arverni were still alive. We'd given them a pretty good savaging. Looks like Athens is moving north. They've captured Epidomnos.
The spirits have noticed that our treasures.
I don't really need that pact from me. I don't need the defensive alliance. One of the enemies got wounded trying to go after Mago. Got what he deserves. Let's see, let's go check out our diplomacy here with Egypt.
I will listen with all respect.
Yes, gonna cancel the military alliance and the trade agreement. That'll take away some money from me. Looks like Garamonti is still around, actually.
Has already issued orders to expel.
Yeah, Garamonti actually likes me, though I might turn against them too. I'm gonna trespass on Egypt. Just because I can. Let's see. Go ahead and keep moving over here to Macamades. What kind of mercenaries can we get over here? Numidian archers, that's cool. Those guys should have been available in the vanilla too. Iberian skirmishers. Numidian skirmishers. Let's go with the Numidian archers. That'll be a nice touch. There we go. Got some mercenary Numidian archers. We didn't actually lose that much trade income, so we're still in good shape. Let's see, we got access to lead over here. Gonna go Shrine of Tanit. Build that Odeon there. Get some farms started over here. Get this province built out the way we need it to. Gonna get war horses. That's always a nice grab. There we go. Just gonna go ahead and spend some of my money building that stuff up. Might as well. Let's see. Public orders doing a little recovery over there, which is good. Good. I'll check on more building upgrades as we move along, but I think we should be okay to go ahead and end the turn. Don't need to worry about evading enemy agents, but construction costs and additional tax rates would be nice. We have access to
I guarantee that Pharaoh.
Egypt really wants a military alliance now. If I attack them, I'm sure it's going to hurt my relationship with others, but at this point, I mean, I'm pretty strong. How worried am I about my relationship with others? Not a whole lot.
The enemy casts a shadow over.
Don't really see why I should join your war against Tylos.
It is time to talk.
Lusitania, you can stay put, and if you don't like it, you can attack me so that I have a reason to take you out. And one of the other dynasties got a promotion, big whoop-de-doo. I guess we could secure a bunch of promotions for Hannibal here too. Probably get a whole bunch of them. Ha! Look at all these promotions he had available and I wasn't even messing with it. Holy crap. Yeah, I had never even messed with it. We just promoted him to Chauffet. That's pretty cool. That's a traditional position actually in ancient Carthage, so Hannibal's Chauffet, that's pretty awesome. Might as well get all these guys promoted while we're at it. I don't suppose it's going to do anything bad for me. Be nice if you could just do all the promotions, or yeah, do it faster. Alright, so there we go. Got all our guys promoted. Should actually give us some benefits in the campaign. We're probably going to want both our armies to, in order to take on these baddies over here. Wonder that province can probably hang on fine without these guys garrisoning it. Yeah, I am trespassing, aren't I? Come to think of it. What are you gonna do about it, Namnetes? Are you gonna come challenge me? Yeah, and I'm gonna attack Egypt. I don't give a rat's crap. I'm not gonna call my allies to help, but they are gonna call Cyprus. So, Greek garrison spearmen. Nothing worth fighting here, because I've already had to fight a couple of those. Jeez, except for they're wanting to screw me over. Let's do the balanced one. It shouldn't get us too bad. Worse than we should have, but it was fine. Go ahead and take this city over from them. Tear this junk down. And we probably ought to go ahead and bowl through Garamantia too. But since we're at war with Egypt, I'm going to go ahead and move up to Machamedi so I can keep an eye on their border. I'll probably use this army to just go ahead and bowl through Garamantia. They don't need to be here anymore.
My friend.
Trade agreement
Your
and a
honor
non-aggression
displays
pact. Yeah, we'll see how long that lasts.
I
Alright. Did it make me treacherous? Untrustworthy now. So other people may not be as willing to enter any diplomacy with me, but I've got so much money and so many armies that I think they're still going to be somewhat inclined to get along with me, if that makes sense. Okay. I got some unassigned skills to take care of real quick. Public order, empire maintenance. Let's see, so definitely want to get ferocious warrior. And let's go with capable bureaucrat also. Melee attack for sword arm units. Is that our sword heavy? Oh, it's got some sword units in it, so it'll still be useful. Okay, now we can end the turn. See what, if anything, Egypt can bring to bear against us. Looking forward to getting to use my Syrian, or my Numidian archers on him. That's actually about all the time I have for this episode, so we made some progress, finished off the Pictones, started the war with Egypt. Next time we will continue the war with Egypt, and also finish conquering the whole of Gaul. We have a pretty big fight up there with the Namnetes that's bound to happen here very soon. Hope you all have enjoyed this so far. I am going to be signing off for now, and I will be back with some more DEI action for you in the near future.